keep it going for our Black Yes. Welcome, welcome to Union Alternative. My name is Chris Ducker. I am the principal here at the Alternative School, and I am so excited and proudly stand before you today with our recent graduates from Union Alternative. I'm pretty sure these are the only students in the district that were sad about having a snow day last week, right? They were like texting and calling going, please, can we just have school because that's going to move back graduation. But we're here, we're excited, and we always hold this time special. Every 21 days here at the Alternative School, we stop and celebrate our graduates and honor them individually because the accomplishment of high school graduation is so special, and completing this season of your life is absolutely amazing, but what we know is the best is yet to come. We are so excited that we got to be a part of this season of your life, but we are also excited about what's next. And so if you've never been to one of our graduations before, each one of our graduates have prepared some parting words, and I will read those as we celebrate each one of them individually. They get a certificate from us that says, All Union Alternative School on this 13th day of February 2020 hereby congratulates our students for all your hard work and accomplishment towards graduation. We are so proud of you. And I always say this, and it's tradition that I say that this particular certificate better go on every single refrigerator you ever own for the rest of your life. If you get a new refrigerator, it's the first thing that goes on the new refrigerator. I've had some send me pictures for proof, but I always say that if you're going to put this on the refrigerator, now we have to do something about that. So Mr. Spencer and our students here make a magnet that has the Alt-Ed logo on it, so they get a magnet that goes with their certificate. So there's no excuses that thing better be on the refrigerator today, right? But again, we are so very proud of our students, and it's such a wonderful time to gather family and friends to celebrate this. So I have a few special recognitions that we want to do before we do this. The first is, whether you've been at Alternative a day, a week, a month, or a year or longer, you are Alt-Ed family. We pride ourselves in this being a very family-oriented atmosphere, and so we always love to see our family return to us after graduation. And I know that there are some of them in the crowd which are our former Union Alternative graduates. If you are a graduate from Union Alternative in the crowd, please stand so we can acknowledge you. Yeah! It's always a wonderful time to be able to catch up with our former graduates and see where they're at and what they're doing. And we invite you all to do the same. We want to see and hear from you and see how you're doing, and keep us updated as we move forward after today. The second recognition that we're going to do, I want to invite up Miss Lisa Ford from the Board of Education, Union Board of Education. House of Representative Ross Ford could not be here today, but his wife is here to present a special recognition for our graduates.
I know some of you went to the Capitol yesterday, and Ross is very sad he can't be here today. This is one of his favorite things to do, and so he does send his congratulations. So I'm going to read a citation. Every graduate will get one of these, so I'm just going to read one because I know y'all are excited to get on with the festivities. So it says, "Let us think of education as the means of developing our greatest abilities, because in each of us there is a private hope and dream which fulfilled can be translated into benefit for everyone and greater strength for our nation." And President John F. Kennedy said that. It is a great pleasure to congratulate you on the accomplishment of your 2020 graduation from Union Alternative School. May your high school graduation be the beginning of many fulfilled hopes and dreams to benefit and strengthen self, community, state, and country. Now therefore, pursuant to the motion by Representative Ross Ford, seeing that it is fitting and proper, the Oklahoma House of Representatives, on the behalf of the people of the great state of Oklahoma, extends sincerest congratulations and directs this citation be presented. And and actually on behalf of the Union School Board, we want to congratulate you as well. Thank you for your hard work and congratulations.
Thank you, Ms. Ford. You know, all of this couldn't be possible without the Alted team that surrounds our students each and every day. Our teachers, our counselors, our staff members. Again, we're such a small little community that we surround our students with support and love, and it is such a wonderful time to be here. I consider myself very lucky that I get to come to work every day and spend time with these amazing human beings that stand before you, as well as others in the crowd, and it's just a wonderful, emotional experience. Some of them are like, please, can I stay? No, we're going to graduate because we know what's headed to the next season of your life, and we're so excited for that. But we are honored that we were a part of this season, very important season of your life. So, here we go. We're going to celebrate each one of our graduates. So please give it up for Miss Azalea Perez. Azalea says, I would like to thank Alted for receiving me with open arms. Thank you for understanding my situation. Thank you to Mr. Ducker and Miss Dixon. A big thank you to my Carrera team who have been with me since 6th grade. I can't forget to thank my best friend Dennis, Marshawn, Benny, and Nico for always allowing me to be myself and to talk my head off without judgment. Many times I found myself discouraged and defeated for being so indecisive. My worries and anxiety would keep me up at night and left me exhausted during the day. From all my experiences, I have learned that time is an endless chain, like water running through your hands. Learning how to carefully filter that water has taught me a lot. To those that need to hear it, there will always be light after your dark days and so much to look forward to when you feel like you've done it all. The most important thing to remember is being respectful, loving, and understanding to one another is the kindness that kills all hate and discrimination. Don't cry because it's over, smile because it happened. You are only a bud waiting to blossom. Over and out, till we see each other again. Peace out. Congratulations. Next up, give it up for Mr. Trevor Atchley. Trevor says, I want to thank you to all of my teachers that I've had this year, especially Mr. Kennedy. Mr. Kennedy, you're the best teacher I've ever had and ever met. Thank you to all my family that have helped me succeed and pushed me to finish high school. This has been my best year in school by far. Thank you, Alted, for accepting me and allowing my skills to thrive. Alted for life. Congratulations. Next up, Ms. Scottasia McAllister. Perfect. I did. It's pink though. Here we go. Scottasia says, y'all ain't never thought I was going to graduate. Period. We practiced earlier. Now look at me graduating early at that. I would like to thank everyone who supported and encouraged me to successfully continue on with my high school journey after having my daughter, such as my mom, my grandma, and my close family members, and my sister. When I got pregnant in my junior year, I never thought I was going to finish high school, but I was given the best opportunity to attend Alted, thanks to Mr. Ducker. I'm signing out. Peace. Congratulations. Next up, give it up for Miss Kate Haynes. Kate says, being a part of Alternative is like being a part of another family. I'm very thankful for all my teachers, family, and friends that have helped me along the way. When I was 15, my best friend and I knew we wanted to graduate from the same school, and now we made it. My plan after graduation is to go to TCC for 2 years, then later go on to med school. Even though today is my last day, Alternative will always have a special place in my heart. I'm very excited to see what the world has in store for me. When one door closes, another one opens. Congratulations. Next up, Ms. J.L. Esparza Landeros. J.L. says, after all the bad decisions I've made throughout high school, attending Alt-Ed is one of the best decisions I've ever made. After high school, I will attend TCC, do my basics, and hopefully transfer from there. I'm planning to join Tulsa Tech as well. I aspire to become an OBGYN. I want to thank my parents and my close friends for supporting me and always being there for me. But most importantly, my older sister, who's been a great role model for me. I love each and every one of y'all, and one last thing, I want to thank Mr. Schaefer and Mr. Ducker for not losing their patience with me. I appreciate the staff and all the teachers for everything, and I'm out. Congratulations. Next up, give it up for Benny Carino. There's a back. He wrote a back. Here we go. Well, it's sure been a ride here. I sure have learned a lot and gained some wisdom here and there. While in high school, I want to look back and I think that I gave it my all while I was here and had so much fun as I could. I feel like I can say that for sure. I'll be doing my own thing and you all yours. I'm not in this world to live up to anyone's expectations, and you are not in this world to live up to mine. You are you and I am I. If by chance we find each other, it'll be beautiful. Time will move on and our experiences will become memories. I will never see some of you all ever again, but we can say for sure that we were here. I will be forever grateful for all the good moments we shared, and I wish the very best now. It's time for me to follow my dreams and live my own life. It's going to be tough, but I'm sure not going to give up. My favorite memory is when the manufacturing group was on its way back from the trip, and Katy Perry's Firework came on the radio, and we all started singing our hearts out.
You're welcome.
Anyways, thank you to Mr. Kennedy who explained working hard may help me learn to overcome the heartaches and pain. Thank you to my brothers, Jose and Asuncion, for always being there for me when I felt like falling. Well, it's been good, and I regret nothing until the next life over and beyond. Alt-Ed, congratulations. Next up, give it up for Miss Shamaya Werner. Shamaya says, I want to kick this speech off by saying thank you to my family and everyone who believed and supported me throughout my high school years. Shout out to my parents for being able to make it today. It means a lot to me. I worked hard this whole year to get where I am now. I want to take this time to thank my sis, Taria. You are the one who pulls me to earth when I feel so down. I love you, mamas. I also want to thank Mr. Ducker for staying active for me to get my retakes, even though I was moving a little too fast. He and Miss Dixon stayed on top of getting my grades in. Last but not least, I want to thank all my teachers for encouraging me and for actually helping and breaking things down when I needed it. I'm looking forward to going on to cosmetology with Jinx Beauty, where I will strive towards getting my degree in business and management to open my own beauty shop. One more thing, without my cousin Tasia on my side and in my ear, we would not have been graduating on this very same day. Shout out to my brother Marshawn. We made it, period. Next up, Mr. Marshawn Leday. Marshawn says, wow. I can't believe this day is finally here. Something that I've been waiting for my whole life. I really appreciate Mr. Ducker for accepting me to attend the alternative school. Little does he know, he really helped me change myself around for the better. I would also like to thank all of the staff. You've all been special in your own ways. I want to thank my mom. I love you, girl. And someone that I want to thank very much is my grandma. I want to thank her for pushing me into doing great things and being a better me, and I'm glad she's guided me into the right path. We have been through a lot with each other, but at the end of the day, she held me down so I can do what I succeeded, and whatever it is, I shall do. Also, I would like to thank Mr. Ducker and Miss Cynthia for giving me the opportunity to work in the kitchen here at Alternative. With that being said, I'm planning on going to Tulsa Tech for culinary. Then I will transfer to OSU IT. With all of this being said, I want to say thank you to all of the staff once more, and now it is time for me to start this new chapter in my life. Congratulations. Next up, Ms. Carla Estrada. Carla says, I'm happy to say that I finally get to see this day and close this chapter of my life. I don't think it would have happened if I didn't make the choice of coming to Alternative, a place that made me feel welcome since day one. I plan to keep studying and become an OBGYN. I want to thank Mr. Ducker. He gave me the opportunity of changing my life and having a ton of patience and believed in what I was able to change my life into. Also, to all the teachers that I had an opportunity to meet and that were very kind and welcoming to my close friends that I got to keep by my side during this journey step by step. But I'm extremely thankful for my baby, Melanie, for giving me the motivation of finishing high school and to keep studying. Huge thank you to my parents, my brother, and Jonathan for always giving me the push I needed in my life, because without that support, I wouldn't be standing here today. Thank you. Congratulations. Next up, give it up for Mr. Damani Odom. Congratulations. Damani says, I always told myself, yes, you're accomplishing a big goal, but this is only making it halfway through the tunnel of life. I've made many new friends and have seen many different personalities, each special in their own way, and all have the same goal, to graduate. Here I stand before you all. I wouldn't be able to do it without my support system at home and the amazing Alted staff we have. This program is very unique and it works for you if you put forth the effort. Thank you. Congratulations. Next up, give it up for Miss Aaliyah Riojas. Finally graduate. Wow. Of course, I want to say my thank yous to the people who gave me the utmost love. Thank you, Mom, for being the one person to always bring me out of my droughts. Sometimes I tend to forget how grateful I am, and you still continue to do what you can for me. Thank you, Grandma, because you always made sure I kept my grades up and telling me I better keep them grades to an A. Thank you, Mr. Schaefer. You are my solid rock. You helped me through my depression and my life in general. You were there when I felt like I was alone and had no one. You are truly the most kind-hearted, wonderful person ever. Thank you to Mr. Kennedy for always helping me when I needed it and giving my great advice and just being ever so kind to me. Thank you to Ms. McCartney, because even when I slacked in your class or just felt sad, you listened and helped me do better. Thank you, Ms. Francois, for being so upbeat and cool. I love your class, and you are honestly a great teacher. I want to say thank you to all my friends. A few that I have, you guys have been great to me. Thank you to Malachi for always lifting me up and making sure I did what I needed to do here. I plan to go on to TCC and eventually establish my very own daycare. That's it, 2020 graduates. Next up, give it up for Mr. Landon Nally. Finally, I made it. The day that I honestly never saw myself making it to, that is until Alternative saved me. I'm so grateful for this school and all the amazing teachers here that have helped me not only graduate, but have also helped me grow as a person. I want to give a special shout out to Mr. Spencer for giving me the chance to be a part of AVTV and for helping me break out of my bubble. I'm also so grateful for my mom. She has kept me from giving up on so many things, and she has made me into the person I am today. I wouldn't be here today without her, so a big thank you to my beautiful mother. I have to give a big shout out to all of my friends that had made my time here amazing. So shout out to Sebastian, Terrence, Anna, Megan, Tyjon, Shavai, Victoria, and Drake. Big shout outs to Quinn for sticking with me when we started Alternative together, and to now Caleb for telling me about Alternative and sticking with me from the very beginning, from daycare to graduation. I appreciate every one of you guys for all the great memories and all of the laughs. Thank you, Union Alternative, for all of the memories I will never forget. Peace. Congratulations. And last but most certainly not least, please give it up for Miss Victoria Hawkins. Victoria says, so my time has come and it's finally my turn to graduate. I've been Alternative for 3.5 years and I've sat through so many graduations just waiting for it finally to be my turn. All I can really say is wow. I really thought I was going to be so excited to finally be up here, but honestly, I'm more sad to leave this place than happy. I know I'm ready for the next chapter of my life, but I will miss Alternative so much. My future before this place looked very uncertain, and in fact, I had no plans of graduating. I had completely given up around 8th grade and dropped out. Throughout my childhood, I was pretty much forced to be an adult at a young age, so I thought I could just skip the school part and go straight to adulthood, but that was definitely not the case. I found myself extremely hopeless and felt as though I would never really accomplish much in my life. Then I started Alternative. It was like my entire mindset had completely switched. I gained hope. I found my safe place. Alternative literally saved my life. It was the solution to my hopelessness. Not only did this place graduate me when I never thought I would achieve a high school diploma, but this place also completely changed my life. I started to get excited to wake up every morning because I knew I finally belonged somewhere. I decided to get involved in anything I could possibly could because this place made me happy and motivated, which was something I wasn't used to at all. Thanks to the super talented AV and history teacher, Spencer. I started AV 2.5 years ago when what was really brought me out of my shell. AV quickly turned me into something I became passionate about. I got to work with so many talented students who were all passionate about AV. I truly was given so many opportunities at this school that I've never gotten anywhere else. Also, every single staff member at Alternative genuinely cares about each and every student, which I find so amazing. I felt that I had built an amazing relationship with absolutely every teacher here, but I especially want to acknowledge Miss McCartney and Mr. Spencer. Miss McCartney has always been so kind to me, and I've always felt such an amazing bond with her. She was the kindest, most nurturing attitude. She never fails to make me feel better about a bad situation. She's always so positive and always knows what to say. She's an absolutely amazing teacher in person. Also, she has the cutest kids in the world, and she is such an amazing mother to them. Now let's talk about Spencer. Wow. There's so much that I could say about Spence. He is such a creative, talented person, and without him, I wouldn't have never figured out I'm passionate about being on camera, and honestly, I don't think I would have ever been comfortable enough to break out of my shell without Spencer believing in me. I remember thinking Spencer was just a super quiet history teacher, and then I slowly began to realize that that's not the case at all. He's so creative, and he truly is so funny. He makes me laugh all the time. I'm going to miss literally coming to him about anything and everything, and him always knowing what to say. He truly believes in me, and that means the world to me. Truly, absolutely every teacher in here has made an impact on my life, and I love each and every one of them. I really can't express enough how amazing each staff member is. From our principal to security guard, we truly are so lucky to have the best staff a school can have. I could go on and on forever about how I would be nothing without Alternative, but I think you guys get the point. My plan for the future are to start TCC in August. I will be attending for broadcasting, and then after 2 years there, I plan to switch to a university. While attending college, I hope to continue working as a model and pursue a career in real estate. This school has been such a huge part of my life, so leaving this place is definitely going to be super duper hard. Thank you all so much. My time here has been nothing but amazing. Signing out for the last time, XOXO, Victoria. Congratulations. Wow, said it all, did they not? This is such an amazing experience, and again, we are so excited about what we know is ahead of you. You all are amazing, amazing individuals. It is our honor and pleasure to serve you on a daily basis, and when we say we love you, we really mean it. You know that. We know that this is not goodbye, because this is only until the next time, because you know where we work. This building will be here, and you will be able to come see us, and we'll be able to continue to invest in your lives as much as you need it. So, I stand before you and present to you change makers, world makers, who are going to go out in this world and do absolutely amazing things. We are so proud of you. Go forth and do what we know you will do. This concludes our presentation and our graduation. Thank you so much for being here. Keep it up for our graduate.